What up? Back for round one. Won the die roll, so lucky. Gonna play first. I mean, it's Mana Tithe and then Wormquill Engine and all hope after that. I don't like this hand. I'm gonna mulligan this one. This one's tough too. I'm gonna have to mulligan this one also. Oh no! Well, at least we get a double scry. Don't need any more lands. Double scry and a card draw. So, I mean, we got something going for us. Double scry. I mean, Elspeth could get us there. Oh dear. Oh, okay. All right. Because this Wall of Omens is going to be a blocker for a while. We're just missing a land to play Elspeth eventually. Our opponent is applying 0 pressure. Draw a Hangerback Walker. Now, since this is a league, they may have Mana Tithe and we may cry, even though we drafted Mana Tithe. But this is fine. This is fine. Look at this mana base from our opponent. Ooh la la. Okay. Okay. Do we play Sublime Archangel or do we pump this up? I think that we play Sublime Archangel. Now this can attack in as a 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4? 4, 4? Sure. I'm not doing anything else. What else am I doing? And Sublime Archangel being on the battlefield now is great with both the Hangerback possibly exploding later or Elspeth hitting the battlefield. Wow, that's pretty good too. Okay. Send in the Sublime Archangel for 1 million. No Bolt, that's good. No Path or Swords, that's good too. I think I'm just going to pass here. And now we have the option of either leveling up the Hangerback Walker or playing Sphinx's Rev for 2. Or just winning the game. Alright. If we Sphinx's Rev for 2. Yeah. Just Wrath of God or Ravages of War, everything. Okay. Cool. Let's see. We saw... The cards we saw were Scalding Tarn, Island, Plains, Sacred Foundry, Thalia. We have Thalia too. Yeah, I think this is fine. If we're on the play, Rishadenport is better? I think so. Alright. So, if we win next game, we'll bring in Rishadenport. Well, I appreciate our deck giving us these, like, tough option 5-land hands. I think this one's a keep, though, because we do get to draw a card and we get to scry. And we also get Thalia eventually down the road. If we get Mana Tithe, though, I'm going to go on such tilt. Sphinx's Rev with all these lands. Oh boy. No, I think we just need more action right now. Like, if we can draw Wall of Omens or, you know, something respectable. Oh, like a Hangerback Walker is perfect. See, and we would have never gotten to that Hangerback Walker if we left Sphinx's Rev on top. And this is Sword Splashers. Okay, that's fine. Hey, I'd much rather have that be Sword Splashers than the Thalia. Alright, opponent tapping out for Brimaz. Sure. Well, not the best Armageddon I've ever seen. Oops. How about Thalia? I mean, if we could, like, land Wormcoil Engine and then play Armageddon, we just have to find a way to get ahead in this game. If they attack in with the Bremaz, the Cat Soldier has Vigilance, but then it comes into play tapped, so it's still attacking. But we can just block down the Cat Soldier. Suck it, Cat Soldier. Get out of my game. Vendilion Clique. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass here and then click them in their draw step. Draw step, click. Make them think we have the Mana Tithe. We do. Alright. Take a screenshot of that. Alright, Consecrated Sphinx, Supreme Verdict. Dismiss. Wow. They have it all. I don't like them having access to this Supreme Verdict. So I'm going to get rid of that. Alright. So they drew the island for the dismiss. Must be nice. So I think what we do here then is I think that we attack with the click. And then do we Armageddon? Sublime Archangel. Well, that will definitely be dismissed. They just have one planes in their hand. If we Armageddon here, play a land, and they don't dismiss it, I mean, they're priced into dismissing it. They have to dismiss it. Otherwise, we could get on the path to playing this Sublime Archangel. We just have to draw a couple of lands. We do have, at any point that we want, we can double block this. Okay. See if this works. It doesn't, which is not shocking. But now we're free to actually play out our hand. So we know they have Consecrated Sphinx, Golem, Terminus, Plains. Okay. So we could just play Wormcoil Engine. We can also absent this. Let's see. So if they have land, they can play land and then Terminus. If they play land and then Terminus, after attacking, of course, we would gain 6. And that's no good for them. And then we would just first strike down whatever golem we want. Alternatively, we could play Sublime Archangel, get in there for 6. I think that we want them to Terminus. So I'm going to attack here with Vendilion Clique. And then I can always unexpectedly absent after they Terminus on their turn in our upkeep the Consecrated Sphinx. So I'm going to play Wormcoil Engine. Let's say go. So now if they want to attack, we can just kill the Precursor Golem, kill the Bremos, and this is all dependent on if they have a land in their hand or not. Because right now we know that they have Consecrated Sphinx and Terminus. They do have the land, and they're just going to Terminus here. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. So we know they have Consecrated Sphinx. We know they have Consecrated Sphinx. That's the card that we know. We can definitely play this. And the question is if they Consecrated Sphinx now, do we do this in our upkeep or do we just put this one from the bottom? I think we do it in our upkeep and we just bury it as far as possible. Four from the top. 4 from the top sounds good. How about 3 from the top? Because if it's 3 from the top, then if we draw like Wall of Omens, this could be very good. And 3 from the top is still pretty deep. Alright. That'd have been great if we drew Wall of Omens. It'd be great if we draw Elspeth. That would be phenomenal. Sure. Oh, Dem Bones? Alright, let's read Dem Bones. I don't think either of these are going to be particularly good. They have enough mana to play everything. And we cannot currently play Liliana, so I'm just going to bottom both of these. Okay, alright. 5U. So now they're priced into activating Colonnade, which if we draw any creature, we're just great. Sure. So now they can... Wow, that's a great creature. So now they can still activate Colonnade. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think that we just pass. This is no good. And I think this is the next turn is the turn that they have. Wow, into Monastery Mentor? That's bananas. That's very good. Okay. Alright, well, that's a thing. That's real. 3, 4, 5. I'll have to activate. So if they draw Consecrated Sphinx, how are we winning this one? They activate Colonnade. Swing these two. So what'll happen... What'll happen is they'll activate Colonnade and block the Sublime Archangel. We'll have 3 tap soldiers. They could steal one of the tap soldiers. Then they'll have Consecrated Sphinx as their draw. They'll swing in 3, 4, 5 at Elspeth, 1 in at us, and then play Consecrated Sphinx. And when they play Consecrated Sphinx, then we can't actually do anything. This is a tough one. I mean, we kind of just have to run that line. All the creatures come into play tapped because of the Thalia. Yep. But then they're at least not attacking us. And I'm playing this in case we draw Sphinx's Revelation. Although, that was on the bottom. Do we get to shuffle at all at any point in our lives? I don't think so. This is power, right? Yeah, powerless. Okay, so they can't steal the Sublime Archangel. Yep. Wow, they didn't kill us? How is that possible? Okay, alright. Wow. So, now we just swing in with this. They have to lose the Consecrated Sphinx. That's incredible. So the other thing that we can do is we could just Supreme Verdict now. Supreme Verdict now and then just have 3 soldiers in play. I think I'd rather just make 3 soldiers. So their plan is to steal the Sublime Archangel. That's fine. Then we can just Supreme Verdict. So yeah, I think I'd rather just have 3 more soldiers. Play this land. I can't believe that they didn't attack Elspeth. I'm shocked. Gaining control of that, sure. Opposition? What? So if they have another spell, we're dead? Is this real? No. Whew. Wow, still nothing. So I guess we just attack in with everything, Supreme Verdict, and then make 3 more guys. They go down to 1. Supreme Verdict. Boom. See, Elspeth. Elspeth wins games. All by herself. Not Moloku. Not Moloku. Gifts ungiven. Okay. So we choose 2 cards. Those cards go into the graveyard. The other 2 cards go in their hand. Okay. They have 4 manas. Alright. It's pretty good. Let's see what they choose. Alright. These are the cards that we have been given. I think I want to... put Face Fetters and Supreme Verdict in the graveyard, because either one of these we don't lose. Put a card in player's graveyard. Supreme Verdict, Face Fetters. So now if they tap out for something, we can give all of our creatures +2/+2 and flying. Hooray! And they went out on their own terms. All right, we did it. I'll see you all for round 2.